If yours comes on, if you know they're using yours, you know a little light beeps up, and that tells you, you know, don't look down and scratch your dick right now, you know. And you can get so many different angles. There's so many positive uses for this, I think.
Well, I have David Tell up here on my screen, but Kyle, we've also talked before about Google Glass's POV capability and all the amazing things that it could bring to modern day
pornography.
Pornography, yes.
Definitely. The only problem I see with it is like, oh, you know what? You know what's gonna happen? You know how there's like, this is going down a bad road. You know how there's like porn where it's like comeonerglasses.com? There's gonna be comeonergoogleglass.com. It's gonna be awesome. And then you get to shop from the guy wearing the Google.
Good point, Kyle. I'm going to GoDaddy right now to purchase the domain name.
You'll probably make a lot of money.
Hey, I want to be on the cutting edge of this.
Yeah, that's going to be the cutting edge. Well, we all know, people don't like to admit it, but all of the internet has been driven by pornography from the beginning. The very early stages...
Well, Kyle, wait. Look at this picture right here. Is this appealing to hot young model type chicks to get Google Glass? Because I would personally do a POV Google Glass sex scene with these two girls in the foreground, and maybe even this fourth or fifth girl back here. She's kind of blurry, but
the Sasquatch looking ones.
A little blurry in the background, maybe a little Sasquatchy, but Sasquatchian.
Yeah, blurry, kind of off-center in the background. But I mean, that's...
I'll be doing a Sasquatch like calls to her, like.
Yeah, I don't. There's a. But the internet has been driven by porn since its inception. I was listening to a talk from a guy who was like one of the early creators within the internet, like back in the 80s when you had to get the phone and put it on that special thing, like in War Games with Matthew Broderick. And back then they were actually to gauge. There were so few people on the internet that they could gauge the exact amount of users, well, not exact, but the amount of users that were on the internet at different points during the day. They could see, you know, the high points and the low points, how many people, if it was growing, etc. And they found that there was this time between around like 3 to 5 p.m. when all of a sudden internet use spiked. And they found that there was this time between around like 3 to 5 p.m. when all of a sudden internet use spiked. And they found that there was this time between around like 3 to 5 p.m. when all of a sudden internet use spiked. And this internet use between 3 and 5 p.m. is what got the big companies involved in it. That's what got the phone companies to invest in an internet infrastructure, got the cable companies to invest in internet infrastructure, got people like AOL and Netscape to build better navigators, and people like Google to build search engines to bring it all together better. And they found out that this giant spike in internet usage between 3 and 5 was because kids would get home a little bit before their parents got home from work and download as much porn in that little window as they could before their parents got home.
Yeah, I used to do that.